So I want to address one more area for expectations. I have a business of educating people. I provide a mentorship. Over the years, I have always mentored one or two people kind of as I went along. I did it for a number of reasons. One, it was a way for me to actually fund my account. I charged somebody some money and they would pay me, and I'd go put that in my trading account and trade with it. So teach somebody something and get paid for it made sense. It was in the arena that I wanted to be in. I didn't have to go get another job to help make ends meet or things like that when I was first starting out. And my mentorship program has kind of grown, and it's gotten to a point where I literally have trained hundreds of people now. And in that process of training, one of the things that I found, and it's one of the reasons why I've kept doing it, is because when you have to teach somebody a methodology or a system, and you have to reinforce it with them and reinforce it and keep giving them the rules, it actually makes you a better trader. And so I found that my trading actually got better as I kept training people, and so I've done that. Now my business, and I have a business and I'm not ashamed of it, I have a mentorship business, and it's a successful one, and I've trained a lot of people to be successful traders. And along the way, people started posting reviews, and if you go look at the review sites out there, you can Google my name and you'll see all these different review sites, and you will see dozens and dozens and dozens of successful reviews from traders who have learned to trade the way I teach. In those good reviews, there's a handful of reviews that aren't good, and I want to address these for a second. And it's not that somebody can't get it, and I didn't convey enough so that I could help somebody be a good trader. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is the fact that the negative reviews that have kind of come up over the last 6-8 months, and there's only a few of them, but the ones that have come up, they have a very common thread. When you actually look at them, you can see that people are blaming me for their lack of success. And their lack of success really is not about me. I am here. So when you read these reviews, and go ahead and read them. I don't mind you reading them at all. But when you read them, look at what they're actually saying. And what you're going to come away with is that whoever these people are, I don't even know who they are. First of all, that's a big clue right there. They're anonymous. So they're not telling you who they are. And you know what? They haven't told me either. They haven't emailed me or blogged me or in the live trade room say, Craig, I'm not getting this. Can you explain this to me? They haven't done that. So it's a bit unfair to me and to my marketing team and to my admin team and those that I have that help me to administer in my blogs and all of those kinds of things. It's unfair to us because they post a negative review, but there's no way for us to contact them to help them. And it's actually downheartening to me. And what I have found, if you read through these, and they'll say something like, well, I lost this amount of money or that amount of money. And what that tells me almost immediately is that many of these traders, and this can even be true of profitable traders, they are trading hoping that this week's winnings are going to pay next week's bills. And you cannot trade that way. If you absolutely have to have the money that you're trading with, you're setting yourself up for a loss because you're kicking emotions into the equation that don't need to be there. When you trade, it has to be with investment money that you can afford to lose. It has to be with money that you have set aside for investment purposes. If it's anything else, if it's next week's rent, you're going to trade wrong. It will happen. Once you get into a trade, if it goes a little bit negative against you, your emotions kick in. I can't afford to lose this money, and you will make the wrong decision. Every trader that I know that puts money up that they have to have, they end up losing. It's too much pressure. So you don't want to do that. And I wanted to address that particular issue because I actually think that that is a large reason why people go and post negative reviews. And instead of saying, oh, you know, I haven't gotten this, or it's not making sense to me, let me ask, let me get better, they're in a hurry for the get rich quick. They want to take a pill and be a profitable trader. And we've already talked about this. Trading's a skill, and it takes time and effort and energy on your part to be good at trading. And people that don't want to put in time and effort and energy and money into themselves to be profitable traders, they're the ones that end up losing, and then they want to go and say something bad about somebody. And I want you to know for certainty that I am here. If you ask me, if you take one of my courses and you ask me a question, you're going to get a timely answer. Most of the emails that come to me don't even go an hour or two without getting answered by somebody. The blogs get answered very quickly. If you're in the live trade room with me, you're getting an answer right away, immediately, as we're examining the market. So I just want to be certain that you have the proper expectation of my commitment level to you. And, you know, my expectation for you is that you're going to have the same commitment level. You're going to do this until you can get it. And if that needs to be in a demo account for a longer period of time than you really wanted, well, then that's the way it is. But, you know, trading's a skill. I say it all the time. And that I honestly believe anybody can learn this. I believe a 12-year-old can learn to trade. I have, and I'm not kidding, I actually have grandmothers that I have taught to trade, and they trade profitably. So trading profitably or not trading profitably isn't always so much about me. It's about your commitment level and how much you're willing to continue to learn and to continue to practice until you get it. You know, if this was simple, everybody'd do it. It's not simple, although it is easy. It's not hard to trade. You know, the rules are pretty specific. The art within the science of trading, that takes a little bit longer, but if you're putting in the hours, if you're putting in the face time, you're going to be able to do that. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this particular video. I think that, you know, you need to commit. And you need to understand that I have already committed. I'm committed to you. If you purchase one of my programs, I'm going to be there for you. Have a great day.